Hi, I'm Gaz, and I'm on a mission to train martial arts in every country in the world. So far, I've visited 72 gyms across 10 countries, and now it's time for Indonesia. Over the next 6 weeks, I'll be exploring this country, from bustling cities to hidden gems. I'll dive into the food, culture, and of course, martial arts. My first stop's Bandung. I'll be training at one of the friendliest gyms I've ever visited and tasting Indonesian food for the first time. Don't forget to hit subscribe and come along on the journey. It's Saturday night and we have just arrived in Bandung. So we're going to do something a little bit different and check out my first taste of Indonesian street food on Sudirman Street, which is a really famous, popular street to get some local food. So I'm only in this city for literally less than 24 hours. So obviously we're going to try and get a training session in tomorrow. The only issue is it is Sunday and it looks like a lot of stuff is closed, but I've fired out like 50 messages, so fingers crossed. But anyway, let's go get some food. As we all should know by now, healthy food isn't my speciality. So let's indulge in some delicious local food to fuel myself up for tomorrow's session. I've decided to start nice and easy, ease myself in with essentially a satay skewer, which is one of the 5 traditional dishes of Indonesia, I believe.
Okay, only this.
So sweet,
This is peanut sauce and this is chili sauce.
peanut, chili, and then that one.
Spicy.
Spicy. Can I get one and one? I mean, they look like the same skewer, just with a different dipping sauce. But these are pork satays. Try this bad boy out. Good. It is essentially what it says on the tin. A really sweet and tender pork skewer. And then I've got a satay sauce, which is obviously very peanutty. And then this is the spicy one. So thumbs up from me. Those skewers were 22,000, which is about $2.50. I just had a frantic last-minute change of heart. I was going to go very traditional, go nasi goreng, but I've gone slightly less basic for a mie goreng, which is essentially like the same thing with noodles. Thank you. Terima kasih. Terima kasih. Keep saying karamasi instead of telemakasi. It's the first time I've had a rendang, had a beef rendang. I've not had a goreng, so let's try it. Oh yeah, it's really nice. The pork is very tender actually, and the noodles have a slightly like aromatic flavour. That's what I said about rendang as well, didn't I? It's like, it's not spicy, but it's got like a certain twinge about it that Indonesian food has that nowhere else does. She got this sauce here as well, which is like a sambal. So I think Thank you. Terima kasih. He saw me struggling with the chopsticks, yeah. So now I'm probably going to eat it with a spoon and a fork wrong. But anyway, got this sambal, which is like a spicy tomato sauce. I don't know what I do with it. He's probably going to come over and tell me off. But it's really spicy. It's really nice, but it just makes my mouth burn and my eyes water. That was a solid 9 out of 10 for me. On the hunt for martabak, this famous thing that Abby keeps going on about.
I think it's
What?
called. Martabak, is it?
Martabak, yeah.
You said martabak.
Martabak.
Hey, we found
Martabak. Can I get this one? Half peanut, half chocolate?
Peanut chocolate, half
Yeah.
cheese.
Oh, cheese?
Yeah.
Oh, no cheese, no.
it. You sure?
Just chocolate, please.
It's literally like, you're gonna love that.
Really?
Yeah, it's like chocolate sprinkles, butter, condensed milk, pancake batter.
Oh, it's like dripping with
Oh my
butter.
gosh, look at it.
Look at that.
So buttery.
You ready?
Just focus it.
I don't know. This is like 1/10 of it, and it's probably like 500 calories this bit. Good lord. There's butter like oozing out of it. You can taste the butteriness and then like the dark chocolate and the condensed milk all coming together with this lovely puffed pastry paste thing. Out of this world. Indonesian street food left a good first impression for me. Now hopefully we'll get to put that energy to good use at an intense Muay Thai session tomorrow. The next day I woke up to some good news. A response from Thai Boxing Bandung, the gym I was most excited to check out. I've actually been in contact with the owner of the gym, who's been super friendly, telling me how to get there, even offered me a place to stay tonight. So I'm excited to get down there, get some training in, and obviously check the gym out. It has been a little bit harder than usual as it's a Sunday and literally most places are closed. But they've got a class on a bit late at 4 p.m. on a Sunday, but we're gonna go check it out. So it is absolutely chucking it down. As soon as I got my grab bike, the heavens opened, so I'm absolutely drenched head to toe, so my bag. But we've made it to Bandung Thai Boxing, so let's get inside. I think I'm just about on time, but I'm dripping wet. So I think the class is delayed by 15 minutes because of the rain, which is great because I was late. Everybody's super friendly, came up to me, introducing themselves to me. And yeah, the gym looks pretty cool as well. Wasn't really feeling it today, like I was so close to bailing on several occasions, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna message this guy, tell him I'm definitely coming, so I have no excuse. The gym was filling up, and by the time we started the class, there must have been 30 odd people on the mat. I was genuinely shocked by how busy it was, and there wasn't another tourist in sight. I also noticed I was probably the oldest person training. I was welcomed with open arms, shown around the gym, introduced to everyone, and even given a local drink to try.
Temulawak, this is temulawak, like this.
Good for exercise? Or?
Yeah.
I'll try. Tastes like a mix between ginger beer and lipstick. Good for you, yeah?
It tastes good?
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
A little bit spicy, like it's like a kick to it, like ginger.
Yeah.
That's
Like
good.
ginger,
Yeah. When I saw it in the fridge, I thought it was bintang.
Yeah.
I know.
Not beer, not
No.
You thought it was beer?
It looks like,
yeah,
you know.
looks like beer.
And can you get this just in Bandung?
Yeah, only in Bandung.
Try this. It's very good. Everybody is super cool and super welcoming. We've literally done, the class has started just after 5:05. Done a load of fitness, conditioning. Now everybody's wrapping up their hands. Loving, all asking about the YouTube channel, all wanting to be featured in it. But now, yeah, putting the gloves on now. It can definitely be intimidating walking into new gyms, not knowing how you'll fit in or what to expect. But it's places like this one, where people fully welcome you and are eager to get involved, that make all those nerves completely worth it. You get so much more than just a Muay Thai class. You experience the local culture and the warmth of the community, all while getting your exercise in. It's the kind of place that reminds you why travelling to train martial arts is so rewarding. It was also a throwback to Thailand, training to the traditional Fleng Muay, meaning boxing music. I actually found it helped with my rhythm and increased its intensity as the rounds progressed. Those were some of the most intense rounds of pad work ever. Literally like 2 hours and 20 minutes of intense training. I've noticed like in Indonesia, in India, it must just be in England, like we don't do it. Usually sessions like an hour and a half. Here it's like 2.5 hours of solid training. Now it's my turn to pad. Bang Doi Muay Thai Gym is a really active team of young fighters who compete around Indonesia. I actually enjoyed holding the pads, calling out combinations and returning the favour to my partner who'd put me through my paces for the last 5 rounds. One minute. So I had a really good session. For me, it was more about all the people I've met. I've met so many cool friends. I've just done a photo shoot with like 15 people afterwards. So yeah, I'm so glad I come here. What you say? Yes. But no, really cool gym. Definitely recommend you should come here. Fortunately, it's time to leave this absolutely amazing city. It reminds me of Manchester. It's got like a really cool, hip and trendy upcoming vibe. The people are lovely, and honestly, I'm really sad to leave. It's a shame I'm only here for a couple of days, but it's part of travel, isn't it? You meet great people and you got to leave. Don't forget to hit subscribe and come back for next week's episode, where I'll be travelling across East Java to explore Yogyakarta.